Hello, today we are starting the summary of The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. This book is all about how a positive attitude can change your life. It shows that thinking positively is not just hope, it is a skill that can be learned and applied every day. Peale emphasizes that your mind is powerful. Your thoughts create your reality. Negative thoughts can limit your success and happiness, but positive thoughts can build confidence, reduce stress, and open opportunities. In this part, we will cover the importance of faith and belief, how to build confidence, the first steps toward positive thinking, overcoming fear and worry, believe in yourself. Core idea, belief in yourself is the foundation of success and happiness. Norman Vincent Peale begins by saying that all achievement starts with self-belief. If you do not believe in yourself, you cannot succeed. This is true in career, relationships, health, or personal goals. Example, think about someone preparing for a job interview. If they tell themselves, "I cannot do this," they are already limiting their chance. But if they think, "I am capable, I am prepared," they perform better because their mind is focused on possibility, not fear. Steps to build belief. Affirmation. Start every day with positive statements. Say simple things like, "I can do this." "I am capable of success." Visualize success. Picture yourself succeeding. For example, if you want to speak confidently in public, imagine standing on stage, speaking clearly, and the audience applauding. Visualization trains your mind. Focus on past successes. Remember times you succeeded, no matter how small. Use these memories to remind yourself that you are capable. A peaceful mind brings power. Core idea, a calm, peaceful mind allows positive thinking to grow. Peale says that restless or worried minds cannot think positively. Stress, anxiety, and fear make people feel powerless, but a peaceful mind opens doors for creativity, solutions, and faith. Techniques for a peaceful mind. Prayer or meditation. Daily moments of silence help calm your thoughts. Even 5 to 10 minutes can make a difference. Relaxation techniques, deep breathing, visualization, or gentle stretching reduces tension and clears your mind. Control your thoughts. When negative thoughts appear, replace them with positive ones. Example, replace "I will fail" with "I am prepared and able to handle this." How to have constant energy. Core idea, positive thinking gives energy, negative thinking drains it. Peale explains that energy comes from your attitude. When you face challenges with positivity, you feel motivated. When you focus on problems, you feel tired and weak. Steps to gain energy. Avoid complaining. Complaining wastes energy. Instead, focus on solutions. Use positive words. Say, "I will try" instead of "I cannot." Take care of your body. Eat well, exercise, and sleep enough. A strong body supports a strong mind. How to break the worry habit. Core idea, worrying is destructive, but it can be controlled. Peale writes that worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Constant worrying drains your energy, health, and confidence. Steps to control worry. Face the problem. Write down what worries you and plan a solution. Put it in God's hands. Peale emphasizes faith as a tool. Believing a higher power is guiding you reduces anxiety. Take action. Small steps are better than constant thinking. Taking action reduces worry naturally. Accept the uncontrollable. Some things cannot be changed. Learn to let go. Example, a student worried about failing exams every day. Instead of focusing on fear, they created a study plan, prayed, and trusted their preparation. Worry decreased and confidence increased. How to use faith in daily life. Core idea, faith strengthens positive thinking. Peale emphasizes that faith is not just religious belief, it is trust in yourself, in life, and in possibilities. Faith removes doubt and fear. People with strong faith in themselves and their goals are more likely to succeed. How to build faith. Daily affirmations. Start with, "I trust myself. I can do this. I am guided and supported." Reflect on past successes. Remember when things went right. Trust that they can happen again. Associate with positive people. Surround yourself with supportive, uplifting people. Example, a woman wanted to start a small business but feared failure. Through faith in her skills and daily positive affirmations, she gradually built confidence and her business grew. We continue exploring Norman Vincent Peale's ideas on how to apply positive thinking in daily life. In this section, we focus on techniques to overcome fear and depression, building enthusiasm and energy in life, strengthening relationships through positivity, developing a positive mental attitude to face challenges. Peale explains that positive thinking is a skill, not luck. With practice, anyone can use it to improve their career, relationships, health, and happiness. How to let God help you. Core idea. Faith is a tool to overcome fear and challenges. Peale emphasizes that faith, spiritual or personal, can provide strength during difficult times. Believing in a higher power or universal support gives peace, reduces fear, and increases confidence. Steps to let faith help you. Pray or meditate daily. Take a few minutes to communicate with God or a higher power. This quiet reflection brings calm. Turn problems over to faith. When facing challenges, focus on what you can do and let faith guide the rest. Repeat affirmations. Use statements like, I am guided, I am safe, I can handle this. Example story. A man worried constantly about his health. Through daily prayer and trusting guidance, he noticed less anxiety and gained mental clarity, helping him make better health choices. How to have a positive personality. Core idea. Personality can be improved with positivity. Peale teaches that a positive personality attracts opportunities and people. You can cultivate it by controlling thoughts, actions, and reactions. Ways to develop a positive personality. Smile often. A smile signals confidence and positivity. Speak positively. Avoid complaints and negative words. Use encouraging language. Focus on others. Show interest and appreciation for people. Positivity is contagious. Act confidently. Even if you don't feel confident at first, your behavior influences your mind. Example, a woman new to a workplace felt shy. She practiced smiling, greeting colleagues, and showing interest in their work. Over time, she became respected and liked. How to relax and be calm. Core idea, relaxation improves thinking and positivity. Stress blocks positive thinking. Peale emphasizes learning techniques to relax daily, which boost energy and creativity. Techniques to relax. Deep breathing. Slowly breathe in and out to reduce tension. Mental imagery. Picture a calm, happy place. Imagine yourself there. Physical relaxation. Gentle stretching or walking releases tension. Positive self-talk. Replace worry thoughts with calming affirmations like, all is well, I am calm. Example story. A businessman with deadlines felt constant stress. Daily visualization of calm scenes and focused breathing helped him stay composed, make better decisions, and work efficiently. How to think positively in every situation. Core idea. Positive thinking is a habit even under stress. Peale explains that your mind can be trained to see opportunities instead of problems. This is not ignoring reality. It is choosing a constructive response. Steps to train positive thinking. Recognize negative thoughts. Notice when worry, fear, or anger arises. Replace them immediately. Say a positive affirmation or focus on a solution. Visualize success. Imagine positive outcomes, not failures. Gratitude practice. Every day, list things you are thankful for. Gratitude shifts focus from problems to possibilities. Example story. A teacher faced many student behavioral challenges. Instead of frustration, she focused on small successes and progress. This positive focus changed the classroom atmosphere. How to break the worry habit. Advanced techniques. Core idea. Worry can be replaced by faith and action. Peale revisits worry, giving more advanced methods for persistent anxiety. Techniques to stop worry. Schedule worry time. Allocate 15 minutes per day to focus on worries, then stop. Think probabilities. Ask yourself, how likely is the worst case scenario? Most fears are exaggerated. Action plan. Write steps to solve what you can. Immediate action reduces worry. Faith practice. Trust outcomes beyond your control. Letting go reduces stress. Example, a mother worried about her child's school performance. Using a worry schedule and daily affirmations, she reduced stress and became more supportive instead of anxious. Expect the best and get it. Core idea, expecting positive results attracts them. Peale emphasizes that expectation shapes reality. When you expect good outcomes, your mind focuses on opportunities, solutions, and actions that make success more likely. How to expect the best. Positive self-talk. Repeat statements like, good things are coming to me. Visualize positive outcomes. Picture yourself achieving goals clearly. Act confidently. Behave as if success is already possible. Confidence drives results. Surround yourself with optimists. Positive people reinforce positive expectations. Example, a salesperson expecting success began approaching clients with enthusiasm and confidence. Their positive expectation improved performance and sales. How to keep your spirit up. Core idea, spirit and energy influence results. Peale teaches that mental and spiritual energy comes from maintaining positivity. Negative thinking, fatigue, and worry lower spirit. Faith, optimism, and enthusiasm raise it. Ways to keep spirit up. Daily affirmations. Speak positive words about yourself and your day. Exercise regularly. Physical activity boosts mood. Focus on solutions, not problems. Redirect energy from complaining to problem solving. Celebrate small wins. Recognize achievements to motivate yourself. Example story. A writer felt discouraged by repeated rejections. Daily positive affirmations, exercise, and small celebrations for writing milestones kept her motivated until she achieved success. We learn how to practically apply positive thinking in everyday life. This part focuses on techniques to develop enthusiasm and energy, handling depression and negative thoughts, improving personal and professional relationships, how faith, visualization, and positive action work together. Norman Vincent Peale emphasizes that thinking positively is an active daily effort. By applying these principles, you can overcome obstacles and live a fulfilling life. How to develop enthusiasm. Core idea. Enthusiasm is a habit that can be cultivated. Peale explains that enthusiasm is contagious. People who are energetic, positive, and excited about life attract opportunities and inspire others. Enthusiasm is not just emotion, it is a way of acting and thinking. Steps to develop enthusiasm. Act enthusiastically, even if you don't feel it at first. Behaving enthusiastically trains the mind. Focus on positive goals. Concentrate on what excites you rather than worries or problems. Associate with positive people. Enthusiasm grows faster when you spend time with energetic, positive individuals. Celebrate achievements. Small wins increase energy and excitement for future tasks. Example. A teacher struggling to motivate students started greeting them with energy and showing genuine excitement about lessons. Gradually, both she and her students became more engaged and motivated. How to handle depression. Core idea. Depression is often caused by negative thinking, and it can be managed with positive mental habits. Peale points out that feeling down is natural, but persistent negativity blocks success and happiness. Positive thinking, faith, and action can lift your mood. Steps to manage depression. Recognize negative patterns. Identify repeated negative thoughts and self-criticism. Use affirmations. Speak positive statements aloud, like, "I am strong, I can handle this." Visualize success. Picture yourself achieving goals and feeling joy. Take small steps. Daily action, even small, creates progress and reduces helplessness. Seek support. Talk to positive, encouraging people. Avoid isolation. Example story. A man felt depressed after losing his job. By following daily affirmations, focusing on small achievable goals, and seeking support, he gradually regained confidence and found new opportunities. How to expect the best and get it. Practical approach. Core idea. Positive expectations lead to positive outcomes. Peale stresses that what you expect influences your actions and results. Expecting failure lowers effort, while expecting success focuses your energy on solutions and opportunities. Steps to expect the best. Positive self-talk. Repeat encouraging statements. I will succeed. I am capable. Visualize positive outcomes. Clearly picture achieving your goals. Act with confidence. Behave as if success is already possible. Confidence improves performance. Avoid negative influences. Reduce exposure to pessimistic people or media. Example. A salesperson expecting positive results approached clients confidently and energetically. This increased trust from clients and improved performance. How to improve relationships. Core idea. Positive thinking improves interactions with family, friends, and colleagues. Peale highlights that relationships flourish when you focus on the good in others and communicate positively. Steps to improve relationships. Listen actively, pay attention to others and show understanding. Encourage and appreciate praise efforts, not just results. Avoid criticism, focus on solutions instead of blame. Practice forgiveness. Holding grudges fosters negativity and stress. Example. A manager often criticized employees. By shifting to encouragement and recognition of effort, morale and productivity increased. How to get confidence and overcome fear. Core idea. Confidence is built through faith, preparation, and positive action. Peale says fear limits potential, but confidence can be learned. Confidence grows when you prepare, trust yourself, and act despite fear. Steps to overcome fear. Identify fears. Write them down and consider their likelihood. Prepare and act. Take practical steps to address challenges. Positive visualization. Imagine success, not failure. Faith and affirmation. Repeat statements like, I am capable. I can handle this. Example story. A student afraid of public speaking practiced daily. Visualize success and repeated affirmations. Over time, confidence replaced fear and presentations became easier. How to break the criticism habit. Core idea: avoid criticizing yourself and others. Criticism blocks positivity. Peale notes that self-criticism and constant criticism of others create negativity and fear. Positive thinking requires replacing judgment with constructive focus. Steps to break criticism habit: be kind to yourself. Replace self-criticism with encouragement. Focus on solutions, not problems. Help others improve instead of blaming. Practice appreciation. Notice and praise good qualities in others. Example: a mother constantly criticized her children for mistakes. By encouraging small achievements and avoiding negative words, her children became more confident and cooperative. How to turn defeat into victory. Core idea: every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Peale teaches that setbacks are not failures, they are lessons. Positive thinking helps you learn, adapt, and succeed next time. Steps to turn defeat into victory. Accept reality. Acknowledge mistakes without self-blame. Learn lessons. Ask, what can I improve? Plan action. Take steps to prevent repeating the mistake. Maintain faith. Trust that setbacks lead to new opportunities. Example: a business person lost a major client but analyzed mistakes, improved services, and gained more clients afterward. In this section, we learn how to use positive thinking to achieve health, success, and happiness. Norman Vincent Peale explains practical strategies for overcoming obstacles in life, using positive thinking to improve health, attracting success and abundance, building enduring happiness through faith and action. This part emphasizes that positive thinking is not just mental, it changes your life through action, habits, and belief. How to use positive thinking to solve problems. Core idea: positive thinking helps you find solutions instead of focusing on problems. Peale teaches that problems are natural, but negative thinking makes them overwhelming. Positive thinkers see problems as challenges and opportunities. Steps to solve problems positively. Stay calm, don't panic. Calmness clears the mind. Analyze the situation. Break the problem into smaller parts. Brainstorm solutions. List all possible solutions without judging them first. Act on the best solution. Take practical steps immediately. Trust the outcome. Have faith that your effort will lead to a good result. Example story: a store manager faced a sudden shortage of supplies. Instead of worrying, he calmly listed options, contacted suppliers, and rearranged stock. The problem was solved quickly, without panic. How to make faith work for you. Core idea: faith is a tool for action, confidence, and positive thinking. Peale emphasizes that faith strengthens the mind and guides decisions. Faith is not passive, it empowers action. Ways to use faith effectively. Daily affirmations. Repeat statements like, I am guided, I am capable. Trust your abilities. Believe that you can overcome challenges. Pray or meditate. Quiet reflection strengthens inner guidance. Act with confidence. Faith works best when combined with action. Example: a man wanted to start a new business but feared failure. With daily affirmations, prayer, and step-by-step planning, his confidence grew and his business succeeded. How to create the power of will. Core idea: strong willpower is essential to apply positive thinking consistently. Peale explains that willpower is like a muscle. It grows with practice. Positive thinking strengthens willpower, helping you resist negative habits and pursue goals. Steps to strengthen willpower. Set clear goals, know exactly what you want. Take small steps daily. Consistent effort builds discipline. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small achievements. Avoid negative influences. Stay away from people and situations that weaken willpower. Example: a student wanted to study daily but struggled with procrastination. By creating a clear schedule, focusing on small achievements, and avoiding distractions, the student strengthened self-discipline and improved grades. How to improve health through positive thinking. Core idea: positive thinking improves mental and physical health. Peale emphasizes that mind and body are connected. Negative thoughts create stress, which affects health. Positive thinking reduces stress, strengthens immunity, and promotes wellness. Steps to improve health. Stay calm and relaxed. Use meditation, deep breathing, or prayer. Visualize wellness. Imagine your body healthy and strong. Use positive affirmations. Speak statements like, I am healthy, my body is strong. Take care of the body, eat well, exercise, and sleep enough. Example: a woman suffering from chronic stress practiced daily relaxation, positive affirmations, and visualization of health. She reported reduced anxiety and better overall health. How to make success a habit. Core idea: success is the result of consistent positive thinking and action. Peale teaches that success is a habit, not luck. Daily positive actions, beliefs, and attitudes create long-term success. Steps to develop success as a habit. Start each day positively. Use affirmations, visualization, and calm reflection. Set clear goals. Focus on achievable, specific objectives. Take daily action. Even small steps accumulate over time. Learn from mistakes. Use setbacks as lessons, not failures. Surround yourself with positivity. People, environment, and media affect your mindset. Example story. A young entrepreneur worked daily on small improvements in business, stayed positive, and learned from mistakes. Over time, consistent effort led to large-scale success. How to overcome obstacles. Core idea: obstacles are opportunities when faced with positive thinking. Peale emphasizes that challenges can strengthen character. Negative thinking makes obstacles intimidating, but a positive mindset sees them as opportunities for growth. Steps to overcome obstacles. Analyze the challenge. Understand what is blocking progress. Break it into small tasks. Focus on manageable steps. Take immediate action. Avoid procrastination. Maintain faith and confidence. Trust your ability to succeed. Example: a person faced financial difficulties but broke problems into small solutions. Budgeting, skill improvement, and networking. Gradually, obstacles were removed and success returned. How to build lasting happiness. Core idea: true happiness comes from faith, positive thinking, and helping others. Peale teaches that happiness is a byproduct of positive living. It grows from gratitude, service, and inner peace. Steps to build lasting happiness. Practice gratitude, daily appreciation for small blessings. Help others. Acts of kindness improve your mood and build relationships. Stay positive in mindset. Focus on solutions, not problems. Maintain faith. Trust life's process and your own abilities. Example story. A retired teacher spent her days volunteering and practicing gratitude. She reported feeling joyful and fulfilled, even without material wealth. The final section of The Power of Positive Thinking. In this part, we focus on daily exercises to maintain positivity, building a consistent positive mindset, overcoming setbacks and negativity, integrating positive thinking into all areas of life, living a life of lasting success, happiness, and faith. Peale emphasizes that positive thinking is not a one-time practice. It requires daily effort, awareness, and action. This section gives practical guidance to make positivity a natural part of life. How to practice positive thinking daily. Core idea: daily practice creates lifelong habits of positivity. Peale teaches that repetition and consistency build a positive mind. Daily exercises train the brain to focus on optimism, confidence, and faith. Daily practices for positivity. Morning affirmations. Start your day with statements like, "I am capable. I can handle today's challenges." Visualize success. Spend 5 to 10 minutes picturing positive outcomes in work, health, and relationships. Gratitude exercise. List 3 to 5 things you are thankful for every day. Gratitude rewires the brain toward positivity. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with constructive, encouraging words. Example story. A student started daily affirmations and visualization before school. Over time, confidence grew, anxiety decreased, and academic performance improved. How to keep faith active every day. Core idea: faith strengthens positive thinking when practiced daily. Peale explains that faith is not static. It must be reinforced through daily reflection, prayer, or meditation. Faith supports action and courage in every situation. Ways to maintain daily faith. Morning reflection. Take a few minutes to focus on guidance and support in life. Positive affirmations. Combine faith statements with personal confidence, e.g., "I am guided and capable." Trust outcomes. Release worry about what you cannot control. Focus on your actions. Review daily successes. Celebrate small victories as proof of guidance and ability. Example: a businesswoman practiced faith daily, even during setbacks. She maintained courage, took action, and eventually achieved her goals. How to stay positive despite setbacks. Core idea: challenges are part of life, but positive thinking transforms them into opportunities. Peale emphasizes that everyone experiences setbacks. Positive thinking doesn't remove obstacles, but it changes how we respond to them. Steps to stay positive. Accept reality. Acknowledge the setback without self-blame. Analyze the situation. Look for lessons and opportunities for growth. Take action. Focus on what you can control. Small steps lead to solutions. Maintain faith and confidence. Trust that every challenge has a purpose and solution. Example story. An athlete suffered an injury before a competition. Instead of despair, they focused on rehabilitation, visualized recovery, and returned stronger. How to integrate positive thinking into every area of life. Core idea: positive thinking works best when applied consistently in all aspects of life. Peale explains that positivity affects mind, body, relationships, career, and personal goals. Integration ensures long-lasting results. Practical ways to integrate positivity: work life, approach tasks with optimism, solutions, focused thinking, and confidence. Relationships: show appreciation, kindness, and forgiveness. Avoid negativity. Health: use positive self-talk, visualize wellness, and maintain healthy habits. Daily mindset: use affirmations, gratitude, and reflection consistently. Overcoming fear: apply faith, visualization, and action to challenges. Example story: a manager applied positive thinking at work, encouraged employees, practiced gratitude, and maintained calm during crises. This approach improved team performance and personal satisfaction. How to use visualization for success. Core idea: visualization strengthens confidence and achievement. Peale emphasizes that picturing success mentally prepares you for action. Visualization creates belief, reduces fear, and improves performance. Steps for effective visualization: picture specific goals. Imagine detailed success scenarios in work, health, or relationships. Feel the emotions. Experience the excitement, pride, and joy as if it already happened. Combine with affirmations. Reinforce the vision with positive statements like, "I can do this." Review daily. Regular practice reinforces neural pathways toward success. Example: a speaker afraid of public presentations practiced visualization every day. They imagined speaking confidently and receiving applause. Over time, fear decreased and actual performance improved. How to build confidence in yourself and others. Core idea: confidence comes from belief, preparation, and positive reinforcement. Peale emphasizes that self-confidence is contagious. Encouraging others strengthens relationships and personal belief. Steps to build confidence: affirm your abilities. Repeat daily statements of self-belief. Prepare for challenges. Confidence grows from readiness. Celebrate small wins. Every achievement reinforces belief. Encourage others. Compliment, support, and recognize achievements in others. Example story: a team leader encouraged small successes in the team and praised effort. Both team performance and personal confidence increased. How to live a life of lasting success and happiness. Core idea: positive thinking, faith, action, and gratitude create a fulfilling life. Peale concludes that lasting success and happiness are the results of consistent practice of positive thinking principles. Steps to achieve lasting success and happiness: daily positive practices, affirmations, visualization, gratitude, prayer, meditation, faith in yourself and life, trust guidance and your ability to handle challenges. Consistent action: work toward goals steadily, even small steps count. Positive relationships: support and appreciate others, avoid negative influences. Adapt and learn: treat setbacks as lessons, not failures. Example story: a person followed these principles daily: positive thinking, gratitude, faith, action, and encouragement. Over years, their personal and professional life flourished, and they reported deep fulfillment and happiness. Daily practice creates positivity. Affirmations, visualization, gratitude. Faith strengthens action. Trust and belief support consistent positive effort. Setbacks are opportunities. Analyze, act, and maintain hope. Integrate positivity in life. Apply in work, relationships, health, and mindset. Visualization strengthens success. Imagine, feel, and act on goals. Build confidence. Believe in yourself and encourage others. Lasting success and happiness. Positive thinking, plus faith, plus action, plus gratitude, fulfilling life. Final thought: the power of positive thinking teaches that your mind shapes your reality. By practicing faith, positive thinking, daily action, visualization, and gratitude, you can overcome challenges, attract success, and live a happy, fulfilling life. Positive thinking is not just a technique, it is a way of life.